Sleep Token should not be a massive band, at least not by conventional standards. In a music world dominated by marketable personas and predictable formulas, Sleep Token completely flips the script. They're mysterious, genre-defying, and utterly uncompromising in their vision. Yet somehow, against all odds, they've cultivated a passionate, growing fan base that borders on cult-like devotion. In this video, we'll explore the Sleep Token paradox, how a band that defies everything the mainstream industry represents has managed to soar to new heights. From their carefully guarded anonymity to their genre-fluid sound, we'll uncover what makes Sleep Token truly unique, and why, despite seeming impossible on paper, they resonate so deeply with so many of us. Let's start with the basics. Sleep Token is an enigmatic collective led by the masked and mysterious frontman known only as Vessel, or One. They emerged onto the scene in 2016, and since then they've carved out a unique space in the music world, blending metal, pop, R&B and ambient elements into something entirely their own. The lineup we see on stage is part of their mystique. Vessel is joined by 3 anonymous masked figures who make up the rest of the band, technically called Vessel 2, 3 and 4, although they typically just go by the Roman numerals. Vessel is the centerpiece, handling vocals, keyboards and occasionally a guitar, delivering deeply emotional performances that pull listeners into their world. 2 serves as the band's drummer and is the only member besides Vessel credited as both performer and songwriter on all of Sleep Token's studio releases. The band features 2 additional members you'll see at Sleep Token live performances. 3 plays the bass and is notable for being the only member who does not entirely conceal their identity by showing their hair during performances. On guitar, we have 4, who uniquely carries a second name, Ivy, derived from the way that the Roman numeral is read. Out of respect for their creative choice to maintain anonymous, this video won't discuss the real identities of any band members. Sleep Token isn't about individuals, it's about the collective expression of their art, their mythology, and the music that brings it all to life. The final component of Sleep Token's live performance is the Espera, a trio of backing vocalists who appear masked and anonymous on stage. Unlike the core band members, the Espera are not anonymous off stage, as evidenced by their Instagram account at espera.bgvs. If you enjoy this kind of content, be sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel, as there will be plenty more where this is coming from. Let's go ahead and earn it by diving into the music. As of the start of 2026, Sleep Token have released 2 EPs, 4 albums and several singles. Their first 2 EPs have simple, memorable names, 1 and 2. Released independently in December 2016, one contained 3 songs, Thread the Needle, Fields of Elation and When the Bow Breaks. This EP established Sleep Token's signature sound, from haunting quiet moments showcasing Vessel's soaring vocals to powerful driving instrumentals. Even with their unorthodox approach, Sleep Token's artistic vision was clear from the start. After signing with Basic Records, they released their second EP 2 in July 2017, featuring 3 tracks, Calcutta, Nazareth and Jericho. The band continued their genre-bending approach, with journalist Luke Morton describing Calcutta as an odd mix of technical metal and expansive indie soundscapes. While this combination seemed improbable on paper, Sleep Token made it work brilliantly. Following the release of singles Jaws and The Way That You Were, the band received their first major validation. Though they had only performed a handful of support slots for bands like Motorcycle and Loathe, their first headline show, only their 11th live performance ever, sold out St Pancras Old Church in just 30 seconds. For a band at their level, this was an extraordinary achievement. In 2019, Sleep Token signed with Spinefarm Records, a subsidiary of Universal Music, a significant milestone for a band yet to release their first album. That debut album, Sundowning, arrived in November 2019 to positive critical reception, including a 4 out of 5 rating from Kerrang's Tom Shepard. True to form, Sleep Token delivered their signature sound, delivering slow-burning songs that transformed from haunting vocals into powerful metal instrumentals. The band's next studio album, This Place Will Become Your Tomb, was released in 2021 and proved to be another success, reaching number 29 in the UK album charts. Despite pandemic-related delays to their supporting tour schedule, Sleep Token continued building momentum through live performances worldwide, though this was merely a prelude to their upcoming breakthrough. May 2023 brought Take Me Back to Eden, the album that catapulted Sleep Token to unprecedented heights. The release captured massive attention, particularly on TikTok, where the summoning became a viral sensation. Critics showered the album with accolades, with both Rock Sound and Revolver naming it Album of the Year. In 2024, it also earned Billboard's Hard Rock Album of the Year award. Despite what some people thought, Sleep Token were not done yet. It began in February 2025 with cryptic social media posts. Eventually, we got the answer, as in March the band announced their 4th studio album, Even in Arcadia. In the build up to the album we got 3 singles, being Emergence, Caramel and Damocles, before we got the full album on the 9th of May. Even in Arcadia followed the success of Take Me Back to Eden as it hit #1 in several countries, including the UK, USA and Canada. There is a long list of reasons why Sleep Token should not be a massive band. Let's start with their song lengths. The average track on their most popular release, Take Me Back to Eden, clocks in at 5 minutes and 15 seconds. For context, Sabrina Carpenter's massive release Man's Best Friend averages just 3 minutes and 10 seconds per song, and even that's long these days. In an era of shrinking attention spans, Sleep Token defies convention. The second most popular song on Spotify runs an impressive 8 minutes and 20 seconds. Then there's Sleep Token's complete anonymity. In a world where social media presence and personal relatability dominates, Sleep Token's mysterious nature contradicts modern celebrity culture. Their identities remain hidden, their social media interactions are cryptic, and their focus stays purely on their art, not the individuals behind it. This creates an air of mystique that's practically extinct in today's hyper-transparent music industry. Musically, they're equally unconventional. Sleep Token refuses to fit neatly into any genre box. Their sound switches dramatically between crushing gent-inspired riffs, tender piano ballads, and pop-infused vocal hooks, often all within the same song. This genre-fluid approach defies traditional marketing strategies, where bands are typically categorized to target specific audiences. Yet somehow it works. Their ability to blend contrasting styles creates an emotional depth and unpredictability that captivates listeners across musical backgrounds. This is particularly remarkable given that one of their core genres is metal, a scene notorious for gatekeeping and rejecting anything that strays from established norms. Lyrically and thematically, Sleep Token stands apart. Vessel's lyrics read like poetry, transforming feelings and experience into words with remarkable artistry. Their songs offer layers of interpretation, carrying one meaning for casual listeners while revealing deeper significance to dedicated fans who piece together the band's intricate lore. The dual nature makes Sleep Token accessible both to casual listeners like my mum, who can connect with songs on the first listen, and devoted followers like myself who love exploring their deeper meanings. This versatility demonstrates Sleep Token's masterful approach to songwriting. The band's lore has sparked numerous interpretations within the dedicated fanbase. I have made a series breaking down my interpretation of it all, so feel free to check that out once this video is done. I've covered all the way from 1 right the way through to Even in Arcadia, and even the singles in between. So no matter what your favourite song is, I've got it covered. Words can hardly capture Sleep Token's brilliance. Attending one of the rituals in 2024 was spectacular. The emotional journey they create and the feelings they evoke are rare in today's music world. By rejecting conventional music industry practices, Sleep Token has reached remarkable heights. What lies ahead? After a major headline slot at Download Festival and a massive US tour that followed, I'm holding out for a UK tour. The biggest question is, on what scale? They've already sold out arenas. Surely they couldn't push to stadiums, right? Before you run away, be sure to check out the lore videos. I've linked a playlist here for you. For now though, please subscribe for more content about Sleep Token and other rock and metal artists. Let me know in the comments which bands you'd like me to cover next. And until the next time, goodbye.